Unlocking unseen possibilities for unlimited growth. You're here today with Nader Sabri, and we're talking about jewels over rules. What are we talking about? Let's step back and just always take a reminder that decisions are binary. They're black and white, either is or is not. The problem with decision making is the distortion in the middle, which is the gray area that gets us all confused and becoming eventually decisive. So what do we mean by jewels over rules? Jewels is being able to keep your eye on the prize. Eye on the prize, right? When your eye is on that prize, those rules that are created, whether they be inherited rules that you don't have control on or rules that you intentionally created, do not get in the way of the jewels that you're after. They're actually enabling that to happen. One of the best ways that I've seen with a lot of the clients that I'm working with over the last 2 decades is developing discipline and consistency. Okay, when you have the eye on the prize, right, you're going after that jewel, right, you got to break it down and understand how you're going to get there and develop the disciplines in order to get there, because the rules that you create should be enabling that, and the rules that are probably going to get in your way are rules that are not in your control, potentially even regulations, right? The biggest companies in the world that have created the biggest disruptions, the Ubers and Airbnbs and Facebooks, they dance with the regulations, right? Now, I'm not suggesting doing anything immoral or illegal, but in the fact that if you are an innovator and you're going to disrupt an industry, you are most likely going to have to change, break, or manage the rules that you're working with. It's an absolute reality. But you should never let them get in the way of the jewels, right? The jewels that you're after, right? That end, that final, the eye on the prize, right? Uber didn't stop because a regulator told them, you're not coming in, because the lobby behind the taxi industry is so strong. They have successfully and systematically broken down this taxi industry, right? They're not the only. Look at Airbnb, Booking.com, right? The list goes on and on and on. Today, we are very lucky that we have these fantastic examples that inspire us and show us that it can be done and should be done, because when regulations or rules in general are created, they're created in context and in relevance of that time. And usually, the unfortunate side to it, now this will not apply to every case, but many, is that it is created in the interest of few. And you may not be one of those few because you're the mass majority. And if you're going to disrupt, and if you notice, one of the most common things about these highly disruptive companies today, they level the playing field. They level the playing field. They speak and address the mass majority, right? The silent majority whose interests are not always represented well enough in the rules and regulations created, right? So that is jewels over rules. Keep your eye on the prize.
Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, press the notification bell, like the video, share your comments. See you in the next video.